a little. I feel like something's not set up right on my screen, but normally I have a lot more people in here about now. Yeah, we got a little bit of a drive. After my first drive, we got a little bit of a drive. A lot of driving today, so hopefully a lot of live streaming today. I really want to interact with everybody and want to get to. Maybe we can get to 2,500 subscribers this weekend. Hopefully, everyone that jumps in today subscribes. I think we need about 350 subscribers by. Let's make that our short-term goal for the weekend is to get to 25. I hope to get it. Yeah, you know what? If I have to do, I will do a bunch of videos this weekend. Sorry. I'll do a bunch of videos this weekend. I will, I'll do a long live stream. I will do a bunch of, maybe I'll do a bunch of shorts this weekend. Maybe I'll, I don't know, I'll go do a few things this weekend and make a few videos. And we'll try to hit, our goal this weekend is 2,500 subscribers. It's definitely doable. I can't see why we cannot get that many. 300. I think it's 350 subscribers in 3 days. That's not impossible. I've done more. I think that's my goal, to get that by Monday morning. 350 subscribers. That'll, like I said, that'll put us at 2,500 subscribers. Hey, if we get more, that's good. We're slowly on our way getting to that 5,000 subscribers, but that's a long-term goal. I'm not thinking about that right now. Right now, it's 2,500 subscribers by Monday, and I think that's tolerable. That's definitely doable. So if you're new to the channel and you're in here right now, please like and subscribe, or just subscribe. You don't even have to like. Come in here, drop a chat, drop a comment. But right now, we're thinking about 2,500 subscribers by Monday. Like I said, if you were in last night and you were checking out the UFC game I was doing, I was actually I was playing that, and I was also watching the Jake Paul Mike Tyson press conference last night from Austin, Texas. I felt that Jake Paul may have gotten under the skin of Mike Tyson last night by some of the underhanded comments that he was making about Custom Auto. Was that put on by Mike Tyson? You know what? I don't think Mike Tyson, to a point, Mike Tyson would joke around and can joke around, but I feel like he got a little upset last night. It didn't seem like Mike Tyson was in character. It definitely seemed like Mike Tyson was a little irritated after the Custom Auto comment. And I think Jake Paul might have hit a nerve. And Mike Tyson was kind of quiet after that comment. Didn't really want to say anything. And he's treating Jake Paul that he's a joke now. He's treating Jake Paul that like he's not a boxer. Jake Paul then also compared himself to James Buster Douglas, which he is not a James Buster Douglas. He doesn't even stand even close to James Buster Douglas. And James, let's face it, Buster Douglas really wasn't a top 10 heavyweight when he beat Tyson. Tyson was just out of his game. He was, they say he had pneumonia that week. I'm sure it was that. On top of all the drugs and living the lifestyle that Tyson was living back then, the downfall of Tyson came when Custom Auto died. We all know that. No one was there to control the man. No one was there to control the monster that was Tyson. Then when Tyson got out of prison, I think that was when there was no control. He was completely jacked when he came out of prison. He was thicker, he was puffier before he went into prison. He was thick, and when he came out of prison, he I wasn't saying he was on the juice, but he slimmed down, he tightened up. He was the body type that, before, when he had the wide neck, he was a thicker Mike Tyson. His body was more soft muscle. Now it's a different form of Mike Tyson. Now, can Mike Tyson turn into the Mike Tyson that was uncontrollable? I don't know if that's there anymore. When he lost that fight and retired in the ring, you see the personality of Mike Tyson completely change. Like, he was humbled finally, like he was done. And that drive and that fear that he once had, because that's what it was. It was all fear. It was fear-driven anger and violence. That's what Mike Tyson was. The fear that the childhood fear that Mike Tyson had made him what he was, and made him that violent boxer, that violent champion. Probably the most violent, vulgar boxer that ever lived was Mike Tyson. No one compared to that. And I don't think that Mike Tyson, I don't think we're ever going to see, he's older, we're never going to see that version of Mike Tyson that we seen when he came out of prison. The version of Mike Tyson before he went to prison, before Cus D'Amato died. We'll never get that Mike Tyson again. Right now we have a happy-go-lucky Mike Tyson, but you can still tell that the man he still has those moments where it's almost like he has flashbacks of, before, the pain, the agony, the fear. It seems like that fear is coming, but it seems like it comes in waves, not a constant anger, a constant hatred, a constant fear. It's not there, but it comes in waves. And when he gets disrespected, you can see it. Now, if Jake Paul continues on the road that he's on, saying the underlined things to Tyson, that Tyson sometimes just, blind eye to it. He laughs it off. He lets it go. But last night, you could tell that Mike is a little irritated with Jake Paul. Now, Jake Paul's walking around at 230. He put on that weight fairly quick. Now, I don't know what he normally walks around at, probably 200. I think he was fighting at like 185. Now, yes, you can get strong quick. You can put on weight quick. But that constant strength takes time. He may have knockout power at 185 and 200, but it's a whole different ball game. Your chin doesn't put weight on. Dropping weight, gaining weight, loosens, you get, it takes time. You got to build that chin up. You don't just have that chin right off the bat and you can take a punch. I don't want to. I just stopped and looked down, so don't do that to me. It's bad enough you have to watch the GPS when you drive somewhere you don't know where you're going, you know what I mean? Anyway, back to what I was saying. To the point where like I said, back to the weight cut, the weight gain, legit, you get stronger, but that strength takes a while to stay with you. You get a pump by pushing yourself. You have to gain that strength in your body. You can't just be a knockout puncher at heavyweight overnight. It doesn't happen. You may have the genetics in your body to have knockout. Some people are just born with knockout power. Knockout power can be taught. But when you're jumping weight classes and you're going from cruiserweight to heavyweight, yes, Mike Tyson's 57 years old. But like I said, I know guys in their 60s that are strong, and I would not try to fight them. Now, when they're in their 70s, that's a different story. But he's still moving around. He's not off the couch, Mike Tyson. He's not working out, Mike Tyson. I'm not saying that he's in the gym every single day. You know, those videos are only a few seconds long. Can he only, you know, there's not many people that can throw more than a 5-punch combo, you know, unless you're a lighter weight. You're going to be throwing, and you're not throwing punches that are going to knock out a heavyweight. Heavyweights, see, that's the thing that with Mike Tyson, his body makeup was, he's 5'9" or 5'10". He's in there somewhere, right? So he's the size of like more of a featherweight fighter. Those guys are small, 5'6", 5'8". You know, sometimes you got longer, lankier guys. But back then, he was fighting guys 6'2", 6'5", and he was getting inside on him, beating them. That was the style that he boxed. He could still move. He may be slower, but he could still move the way he did years ago. That's crazy just to think that, you know, at this point where Jake Paul is, he's like an MMA guy going into the ring with a boxer. This is basically Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Tyson has way too much boxing knowledge. That's what people don't understand. A knockout punch is a knockout punch. But if you can't hit that knockout punch, well, then you're just, that's all you're doing. If you're not able to hit that punch, then you're just there. Really. You're really just there. Throwing punches. You need to catch that. You need to catch that fighter. You need to hit that. You need to hit him. If you don't hit him, what you can't see, you can't beat. And we've seen that with... Why do they go? All right, guys. Well, look, I got to jump off of here. So, honestly, like, I'll be back in a little while. And we'll, maybe we'll get back on this subject. If not, you know how it goes. But until then, you guys have a fantastic day. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Please, make sure you subscribe. Thanks.